Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am building the murder house from American Horror Story season 1 and I hope you like it. But before we jump into the video, please subscribe, comment down below what is your favorite season of American Horror Story, because mine might be actually, I think Coven is my favorite one, but let's jump into the video. So this is the first house that we visit in the American Horror Story. I'm sure somebody else has built it, but not me, and I wanted to give it a try because, like I said, it's still Halloween month and I love it very much, and I try to rebuild a lot of things in Halloween month. And this month I think I only rebuild things apart from, the School of Magic, the Wizarding School at the beginning of the month, but I really like that house and I really wanted to recreate it. So it was between this one and Coven, the Coven house, whatever, and I wanted to build this one because I think that was just way more exciting for me to build. I don't know why, but if you have never watched American Horror Story, it's a very gruesome show. You can watch it on Netflix as well if you really want to, but again, viewer discretion is advised, and especially like if you're underage or something like that, you should probably ask a parent if you can watch it because it has a lot of explicit content, so a lot of gore and a lot of things that probably kids shouldn't watch. So this house is a house where a lot of pretty weird things are happening in, so it's pretty haunted actually. A family moves into this house. I'm not giving away any spoilers, just a little recap of things that people probably already know if you've never watched it. So a family moves into this house because they find it really cheap on the market. They move in and they experience really weird things from day one. I think especially the teenager, she experiences way weirder things than anybody else, and the mother of course, but only after a while. So I think the daughter is the first one to experience paranormal things and stuff like that, and I think she's the one believing in it a little bit more than her parents. And then they meet very weird neighbors and people who might have lived there and don't live there anymore, and they talk to them and tell them that they should leave this house alone because this house will be the end of them, and they should leave. But it's a very nice story. It's not my favorite story. It's kind of like I said, my favorite is Coven. Maybe I will build this house soon too, or next year, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, Halloween month is coming to an end. I think this is the last video, and I'm very excited that this is the last video because I love Coven, and I just rewatched American Horror Story a couple of weeks ago. I watched everything and I really love it. I also wanted to build Asylum, but I didn't. So I was like, should I build all 3 of them? But that video would have been so long, so I built only one, and this video was short, but better too short than too long, because nobody wants to watch in an hour-long video of me building 3 houses from American Horror Story. So here it is, the infamous house from the first season, and I actually like how it turns out. I like how it looks in the show. I like how it turns out in The Sims. And yeah, if you've never watched it, like I said, go ahead and watch it, but only if you're of age, I think. So yeah, I love how that turned out. It was pretty easy to build. It's a pretty easy house to build, and that day when I recorded this house, I didn't really build too much, and so I didn't really build Coven because it has a lot of like balconies and stuff like that, and I didn't really want to build that. So I built this house, and it's nice, it's cute. It is a great first season and a great first start for the show, and I think everybody loves Evan Peters in it. Like, everybody's so obsessed with Evan Peters' character. Don't ask me what he's called. I don't remember. I wish I could, but I don't remember. But everybody's so obsessed with him. I mean, everybody was so obsessed with him back then. Like, I remember as a teenager, I was on Tumblr, and I think everybody as a teenager in the early 2000s was on Tumblr. But back then, I would see Evan Peters' face everywhere playing that character, and I was like, Who is that guy? I don't know who that guy is. Why is he on my timeline all the time? And why is his face painted like a skull? Like, why is he walking through school with his face painted like a skull? And what is the backstory of all of this? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna end this video here because it's over, and I hope you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye. Oh, and happy Halloween.